Hello and welcome to the revision for the chapter Lines and Angles. Without wasting any time, let's start now. So the first, we'll just quickly revise this. The chapter starts with a discussion of what is angle, then what is adjacent angle, linear pair, and so on. But I don't think we should be wasting time in that because that is pretty easy and I think you must have studied that already. So I am only revising what is relevant for solving the problems here. So if these two lines, one line and the second line, are parallel lines, then A is equal to E. The corresponding angles are equal. And what are the corresponding angles? The corresponding angles are here A and E are corresponding angles. So the angles which are on the same side of the intersecting line of the transversal line, the same side, and both the angles must be on the same side of the parallel lines as well. Same side as in not like one is above and the other is below, or one is below the other. If one angle is above the parallel line, the other angle must also be above the parallel line. So we will go if this angle is above the parallel line and left of the transversal. This angle is also above the parallel line, left of the transversal. This is what we call as corresponding angles. So the corresponding angle is A and E are equal, B and F are equal, C and G are equal, and D and H are equal. These are corresponding angles. The alternate angles this and this, which are on the opposite sides of the transversal line and in between the two parallel lines. So this is below the below the parallel line which is on the top and above the parallel line which is at the bottom. If the parallels are like this or if they are like this, then the angle will be on the right side of the left line and on the left side of the right line. The angles which are on the opposite sides of the transversal line and are interior angles, they are inside the two parallel lines, then these two are called as alternate interior angles. D and F and C and E, these two angles are equal. D and F are equal, C and E are equal, alternate, because they are alternate interior angles. These two angles are co-interior angles. So D and E are supplementary. D plus E is equal to the 180 degree. C plus F is also 180 degree. That's the revision part of it. If the two lines are not parallel, then everything will remain same, but they are not equal. This is not equal and this is not equal to 180 degree. Because the corresponding angles are not equal if the lines are not parallel. The alternate interior angles are not equal if the lines are not parallel. And the co-interior angles are not supplementary if the lines are not parallel. So this will be the situation if the lines are not parallel. Now we'll see the next problem. Now we'll discuss this. This one is what I have when I leave home. What is there is slight modification. Unfortunately, the fonts don't match. So the font that I choose in the home, maybe that font is not available on this system, and that's why the new font is giving a problem with the speech. So this degree should have been here, not here. So just ignore this. This is 60 degree. If this is 60 degree, find everything else. And it is very serious. This is 60 degree. F is equal to 60 degree because it is vertically opposite angle. VOA. If this is 60, G plus 60 is equal to 180 degree because they form a linear pair. So G is equal to 180 minus 60 is equal to 120 degree. And if G is 120, E will be 120 because E is equal to G. E is equal to 120 degree because they are vertically opposite angles. VOA. Now we got the values for EFG. Now we'll write D is equal to 60 degree because these two are corresponding angles. Then A is equal to E is equal to 120 degree because they are corresponding angles. B is equal to F is equal to 60 degree corresponding angles, and C is equal to G is equal to 120 degree because they are corresponding angles. All the values are known now. You can use sometimes alternate angles for logic as well as you wish. It's up to you. Use any logic, get the right answer. That's it. There are many ways to solve this problem. The next one, this is 50 degree instead of 60. Help yourself, homework, solve this problem. In this problem, we want to find out value of x. The other angles are given. What you do is, just see this. If this is a straight line, no matter which angle, which line, wherever, whatever, this is 180 degree. And this is also 180 degree. Straight angle. So at any point, let's say this angle. So this plus this will be 180 degree because they will form a linear pair. And let's say there is this angle. So this angle plus this angle will also be 180 degree because these two also form a linear pair. Total will be this 180 plus this 180. So that is 360 always. So if there is one point and there are many angles like this, the total addition will always be 360 degree. We are only using that now. So we'll just write 42 degree plus x plus 55 degree plus 75 degree plus 70 degree is equal to 360 degree. You will get the answer. Answer should be, let's just solve. This is equal to 70, 75 and 55 will be 130. 130 plus 70, 200, 242. 242 is subtracted from 360. X is equal to 118 degree. I hope this answer is right because I have orally calculated, but you can check, and if the answer is not right, write in the comment box that sir, you made a mistake and the answer is this, not this, but the answer is something else, and what is that something else? Write that. I think the answer might be right. Let's just carry on. My idea was to tell you how to solve this problem. The calculation you can manage. How to solve this problem? Now we want to find out the value of x, y, z and t. Okay. If this is 67 degree, z will be 67 degree. Because they are VOA, vertically opposite. Sorry. VOA, so z is equal to 70, 67. These two lines are parallel to each other, these two lines are parallel to each other. I only drawn the diagram if this question comes in the examination, I am not giving a hint, I am saying if this comes, then there will be a proper description. This like L and M are parallel and P and Q are parallel and so and so. But I am telling you these two lines are parallel and these two lines are also parallel. Z is 67 degree. If Z is 67, T will be 67. Because they are corresponding angles. If T is 67, if Z is 67, Y is also 67. Because these two angles are also corresponding angles. These two sides are parallel, transversal, corresponding angles. And this will be equal to y or this will be equal to t, but anyway, in whichever way they will be, x will be also 67. So I'll write x is equal to y is equal to 67 degree because they are corresponding angles. You write it properly if this comes in the examination. There will be some problem like this in the examination. The diagrams will change, but you will have to write it. So you must write the comments properly. But yeah, it's very simple. If you know how to use the logic once of corresponding angle or alternate interior angle or co-interior angles, If you can use it once, you can use it many times and you'll get all these problems right. Next, find the value of A, B, C, D. No, I'm not writing this. This is 48. If this is 48, this is also 48. B is 48, B. Why? Because this and this are corresponding angles. These two are co-interior angles, so their addition is 180 degrees. So C plus 48 degree will be 180 degree. So C is equal to 180 minus 48 is 132 degree. C is 132. Or you could say that 148, this 48 and this B. 48 and B are corresponding and B and C form a linear pair. So B plus C is equal to 180 degree. Again C will be 132 degree. Or you could say 548, this is D. They form a linear pair. This is a right angle linear pair. So D is equal to 132. And because D is 132, D and C are alternate interior angles and they are equal. So even in that case, C is 132. I'm telling you without writing anything, I told you three different ways with which I can find the value of C. But by all three different ways, the values come to be equal, accurate. B and A are equal because they are corresponding angles. That's it. Next problem. Yeah, this one is interesting. This is not in this. I'm saying this problem is interesting not because it is difficult or anything. It's just that the shape is very peculiar. It looks like a duck to me, a swimming duck or swan of some kind. This is 80 degree. This is 140 degree. We asked to find out the value of x. I'll just make a very small construction. Construction is I'll just add it to this diagram, and that addition is just extend this straight line. We extend the straight line. If this is 80, this and this line are parallel to each other. These two lines are also parallel. These two also parallel. These two also parallel. The lines are parallel. If these two lines are parallel, this 80 plus whatever this, let's call this y. So 80 and y are interior angles, co-interior angles. So 80 degree angle plus y is equal to 180 degree. So y is equal to 180 minus 80 is 100 degree. Now this is 100. If this is 40, 140, I'll call this as z. So 140 degree plus z, 140 plus z is equal to 180 degree as well. So z is equal to 180 minus 140 is 40 degree. This is also because they are co-interior angle. Co-interior angles are supplementary. यहाँ पे भी this is also reason is co-interior angles are supplementary. So this is 100. This is 140. This is equal to 40. What is the value of x? So we'll write 100 degree. Oh sorry. We'll write y plus x plus z is equal to 180 degree because they form a straight angle. You can check here. This angle plus this angle plus this angle is the total this angle, that is the straight angle because it's a straight line. Straight angle is 180 degree. So as a result of that, I write y. Oh sorry. This is y. This is z. Y plus x plus z is 180 degree. So y is 100 plus x, z is 40 is equal to 180 degree. X is equal to 180 minus this is 140 is equal to 40 degree. X is equal to 40 degree is the answer. I hope you understand this. Let's solve the next problem. This problem comes, find that angle whose supplementary angle or supplement is 3 times the angle. So the angle, supplementary angle is 3 times this angle. Because the supplementary angle and the original angle, the sum will be 180 degree. If the diagram is given, you can see that x plus 3x is equal to 180 degree because they form a linear pair. They are a linear pair. That means together they form a straight line angle, straight angle. So 3x plus x or x plus 3x is 180 degree. 4x 180 upon 4 is 45 degree. So x is equal to 45 and the other angle is 3x. So that is 3 into 45 is 135 degree. 45 degree, 135 degree. Done. Next problem. Yeah, this one. Form a straight angle. 35 plus 2x plus 65 is equal to 180 degree. 35 degree plus 2x plus 65 is equal to 180 degree. 35 plus 65 is 100. 100 plus 2x is equal to 180 degree. And 2x is equal to 180 minus 100. 80 upon 2 is 40 degree. The value of x is 40 degree, and if the angle is asked, the angle will be 80 degree. So I think that's the end of it. Yeah, this is the last slide. I hope you understand this, and I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this helps. I hope you do very well in the examination. Thank you. All the best.